Atomic Singapore has just launched our new flexible staffing solutions. In today's session, we're sitting down with our managing director, Nabil Farag, to ask him the tough questions on how this will directly benefit you. Stay tuned.
This video would really need to be a lot longer to cover most of them. But off the top of my head, if we talk about for organizations, I think the biggest misconception can be that the cost of this individual will be more expensive than a permanent employee. And whilst on paper that may seem true, what you forget, or you tend to find organizations forget to take into account, is the cost of onboarding a permanent headcount, the cost of that hire not being suitable, and the very lengthy process of trying to offboard that individual and then potentially resource and rehire again, including those costs. That starts to blow out to be very astronomical. Most surveys and studies show that that can be as high as 25, 30, 40% of that person's annual salary. So when you bring someone on board to your organization, that's always a high investment, a heavy investment. So however, on the contracting side, even though potentially on an hourly or daily comparison, that may seem a little bit more, you have a lot more flexibility within that. And so naturally, if you are using that workforce accordingly and smartly, you save a lot of money and being able to manage your workforce really well and have that much more sort of quick ability to scale up and scale down as needed. I think for the candidate side, the most common misconception is that I will not get the same benefits and I will not be able to have the same kind of, let's say, confidence that my role will be stable and that I'll have job security in a contract role. And this could be very, very commonly found in the market and very untrue. Like I mentioned in one of my previous videos, there are some industries that are almost dominated by contract roles, particularly, for example, financial services and oil and gas. And contractors there could work in the same role with the same organization for decades. So it is a very common misconception that because it's a contract role, my job security isn't there. And that's just not really the case. Most of the time, organizations will hire contractors with the intention of turning them into a permanent headcount, number one. And number two, even in the instance that the client no longer has the need and the project has expired, usually that recruitment partner, that flexible workforce solutions partner, will want to retain this individual, and they'll have prepared other potential projects and other potential clients for more work. So that gives you more exposure to new organizations, that gives you more exposure to new skills, but you'll maintain a very stable monthly income and paycheck. So those would be the two biggest misconceptions I have found. There's a lot more. If you have any, please come and ask me and I'll be happy to bust them. So I hope you found this video helpful, educational, insightful. Atomic has now invested heavily in our workforce staffing solutions, both in the different service offerings and within our regional capabilities. If you would like to know more, either as an organization looking to take on board more contractors or as an individual interested in new work and would be considering those kind of options, please feel free to get in contact with me directly. Follow our homepage on LinkedIn, follow us on our website for live roles that we will advertise, and feel free to get in contact with the consultants as well directly. There will be plenty more news and updates to come on our flexible staffing solutions, but we are here ready to serve you.